Good morning, Standard 9 students. Now, when Portia had already given the green signal to the Prince of Morocco, that as per the device implemented by her father, he is also entitled to take part in this lottery system. So Morocco says, even for that I thank you. Now he is thanking Portia for accepting his dark complexion and giving him the permission to take part in this lottery system. Okay. Therefore, I pray you, lead me to the caskets. Now, since I am entitled or eligible to take part, so take me to the caskets to try my fortune, to try my luck. By this scimitar, a scimitar is a sword, which the Prince of Morocco considers it a lucky charm. So he says, with the help of the scimitar that slew the Sophie and a Persian prince, that one thrice fails of Sultan Suleiman. So he was able to kill the Persian prince and won 3 battles with the help of his lucky charm, that is the scimitar. It means that he is going to use the sword or to touch whichever casket with the help of his scimitar, his lucky charm. And then he carries on, or he goes on to say, I would outstay the sternest eyes that look. Okay. He could challenge the person with the sternest eye. Now, any character that has a very stern eye is considered to be a kind of a villain, the most notorious person. He says, I can defeat him. Outbrave the heart most daring on the earth. Means even the bravest man on earth I can challenge and defeat him. So here, the Prince of Morocco is boasting or speaking very high of himself. Pluck the young sucking cubs from the she-bear. So even he has the courage to go and attack the bear cub, while she is sucking milk from her mother's breast. Now that is a very dangerous act one could perform. Snatching away the cub from its mother while it is being fed or nursed. Then he says, Ye mocked the lion when he rose for prey. So I can also challenge the lion when he is hunting for his prey. Now we know that the lion is the king of the jungle. Okay. So now he is trying to impress Portia by showing how strong he is, how brave he is, how daring, how courageous. Now these are the main qualities. In those days, boys had to inculcate or develop. You have to grow up to become a warrior. Those were the certificates that you require, the merits. To win the lady means I can perform all these dangerous acts, dangerous deeds to win you. But alas the while, unfortunately, all these good qualities of mine is of no use. Here the Prince of Morocco is now not in favor of the lottery system. If Hercules and Lycus play at dice, now Hercules is known for his strength. He is a very strong. He was known as the god of strength. Now, if he plays a game of dice with his servant Lycus is his servant, who is physically weak. Here we have a very strong person on one side, and here we have a very weak person on the other side. But when they play a game of dice, like we play Ludo, Snakes and Ladder, so a dice has got six numbers. Okay, you have one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so when you throw the dice, who wins? The person who throws a greater number. Even two will defeat another person if he has thrown one. Okay. So, which is the better man, the greater throw? Now, who is considered the winner? The person who throws a greater number. May turn by fortune from the weaker hand. Now, even a weak person can defeat a very strong person. He only has to throw one number greater than the other. So is Alcides beaten by his page. Now, even a man, Alcides is another name for Hercules. Okay, Hercules has got two names. One is Alcides and Hercules. So he says now he can be defeated by his servant. Only his servant has to throw a greater number. And so may I, blind fortune leading me, miss that which more unworthier may attain and die with grieving. Now he says, now it all depends on one's luck. Okay. Now blind fortune is actually referring to a lady who is blindfolded and she turns some people's fortune. And in that, because she is blindfolded, she makes a lot of mistakes. So he says, fine, if I lose, if it is my bad luck, I will accept it. But if a person who is less worthy, a weak person, if his luck favors him, and if he marries Portia, an unworthier person, so then I will die of grief. Because there will be injustice done. A weak, puny, skinny fellow becomes the husband of a very beautiful lady. Whereas I am the prince, I am full of great qualities, I am a warrior, I can do this and I can do that. So, but if I come to know that a weaker person has married Portia, then I shall die of grief. Now Portia says, you must take your chance. You've got to take the risk. Either not attempt, nor choose attempt. Now you make a decision. Whether you want to take part or you don't want to take part. Or swear before you choose. And if you are going to choose, then you have to take an oath. You have to swear. If you choose wrong, never to speak to lady afterward in way of marriage. Therefore be advised. Now there are certain terms and conditions for whosoever is going to take part in this competition, he has to take an oath. And one of them is that if you decided to choose, and if you choose the wrong casket, then never again in your life you will approach or propose a young maiden for marriage. So before you make this attempt, listen to the terms and conditions. Morocco, no will not come bring me unto my chance. This is fine. If I choose the wrong casket, no will I not means he has agreed upon taking part in this competition. And if he chooses the wrong casket, then he is never going to propose any lady for marriage. Portion. First, forward to the temple. Means they have to go to temple and there he will have to swear an oath or take the oath. After dinner, then after dinner, your hazard shall be made. Then you can try your luck. Now, actually, Portia is giving him sufficient time to ponder over the terms and conditions before he chooses the caskets. She assumes that, like the other six suitors who were frightened with the terms and conditions and withdrew, so now she feels if she gives the Prince of Morocco sufficient time to think over the terms and conditions of the bond, he also may withdraw. And being a rich heiress, she does not want to be impolite or rude towards the Prince of Morocco. Morocco, good fortune then to make me blessed or cursed amongst men. So, okay, fine, I will follow all instructions. Now it depends on my luck. If I am blessed, then I shall select the right casket. But if I am cursed, then unfortunately I will lose. So he is willing to take the risk, he is willing to take the chance. But he was not in favor of the lottery system, like how Portia earlier was not in favor of the lottery system. Okay, thank you.